Hey guys, what's up? I am back with a brand new video and it's time to do a speed test comparison between the Vivo Y53s versus the Xiaomi Redmi Note 10 Pro. And guys, in the Xiaomi Redmi Note 10 Pro is powered by a Qualcomm Snapdragon 732G chipset with 6GB of RAM, while on the Vivo Y53s we have a Mediatek Helio G80 processor with 8GB of RAM. We also have a 3GB extended RAM feature on this phone as well. On the back we have a triple cameras on the Vivo Y53s, while on the Redmi Note 10 Pro we have a quad cameras on the back. We have a 108 megapixel main camera, while on the Vivo we have a 64 megapixel main camera. So I am really excited to see that how is the Redmi Note 10 Pro is stacked up against the Vivo Y53s in apps opening speed as well as the boot up test. So without any wasting time, let's get right into it. And guys, now let's see the boot up test. Here we go. Now let's see that who is going to be the fastest one. And the logo is here more faster on the Vivo, and guys, on both phones is running on Android 11. We have a MIUI version 12.5, while on the Vivo we have a Fun Touch OS version 11.2. I think 11.1, I'm not sure about that. Let's see who is faster there. And yes, and the price it is, and yes, and the Redmi Note 10 Pro it is little bit more expensive phone as compared to the Vivo as of now. And you can see, and the Vivo Y53s it is more faster when it comes to putting up, and the Redmi Note 10 Pro it is also right behind there, about 1 or 2 second difference between these two devices. And guys, you can see that, and both phones has a very different display. We have a Full HD IPS LCD display with 60Hz refresh rate, while on the Redmi Note 10 Pro we have a Full HD AMOLED display with 120Hz refresh rate, and also we get a punch hole on the Redmi, while on the Vivo we have a water top notch. And guys, everything's closed up in the background, and you can see no application is running in the background. And also we have same Wi-Fi network on both phones, and the first application we have is the phone dialer that is more faster on the Vivo Y53s. So next on the list is the settings. Let's see that who is faster there, and that is more faster on the Redmi Note 10 Pro. So now let's go to the display, and you can see we have 120Hz refresh rate on the Redmi Note 10 Pro. Now let's check out some more application. Now let's see Amazon shopping. Again, we have a Snapdragon 732G versus a Mediatek Helio G80, and both phones is perform exactly the same. So that's really surprising result. Let's see the scrolling, and that is feels much smoother on the Redmi Note 10 Pro because of the 120Hz refresh rate as compared to 60Hz on the Vivo. So now let's check out some games application. Now let's see Candy Crush Saga. Again, G80 versus a Snapdragon 732G. This time the Redmi Note 10 Pro it is a little bit more faster there. And guys, we also have a dual speakers on the Redmi Note 10 Pro as compared to single speaker on the Vivo. Instagram faster on the Vivo Y53s. Let's see Snapchat faster on the Redmi Note 10 Pro this time. Let's see Pinout, and again a little bit more faster on the Redmi Note 10 Pro as compared to the Vivo. So huge difference in the game app loading time especially. Let's see Spotify faster again on the Redmi Note 10 Pro. So you can see that most of the application it is more faster on the Redmi Note 10 Pro because we have a better chipset, one of the best chipset in this price range. Let's see Subway Surfer, and also I see little bit lag on the Vivo Y53s while I'm using this phone. Again, Redmi Note 10 Pro faster there. Let's see Temple Run 2. Again, more faster on the Redmi Note 10 Pro. So you can see that at the Snapdragon 732G chipset it is super faster. And now the Vivo Y53s it is also done, about 2 or 3 second difference there. Now let's opening up the Twitter, and faster on the Vivo this time. Zedge, and let's click at the same time, faster on the Vivo if I'm not wrong. Again, you guys are judge of the speed test. So now let's see the scrolling. Yes, incredible smooth on the Redmi Note 10 Pro with their 120Hz refresh rate as compared to 60Hz on the Y53. And guys, also on the touch response it is also not as smooth as the Redmi Note 10 Pro because we have a higher sampling rate in the touch. And last I'm launching the cameras on both phones. Default camera app. Now let's see that which one is going to be the fastest one. more faster on the Vivo Y53s as compared to the Redmi Note 10 Pro. Now let's see internet browsing speed. I am seeing to fall Google Chrome on both phones. Now let's see wikipedia.org, and faster on the Redmi Note 10 Pro as compared to the Vivo. Now let's see the scrolling. Yes, in the start I see little bit lag on both phones, but more smoother again on the Redmi Note 10 Pro with their 120Hz refresh rate. So now let's open this English. Faster, exactly the same on both phones, very similar I have to say. Let's see the scrolling. Again, more smoother on the Redmi Note 10 Pro. And next on the list is the apple.com. Faster should be on the Redmi Note 10 Pro. Yes, it is more faster there. So while the Vivo is take a lot of time, and now the Vivo, it is also done as well. Let's see the scrolling. More smoother on the Redmi Note 10 Pro. I see a little bit lag on both phones, so that's really interesting. But now it is very similar on both phones. I do not see 120Hz madness on the Redmi. So guys, now let's see RAM management on both phones, and both phones has 8GB of RAM. We also have a 3GB extended RAM feature. So now let's see phone dialer, no refresh. Let's see settings, no refresh. Amazon shopping, no refresh. Let's see Candy Crush Saga, same result. Instagram, let's see Snapchat, let's see Pinout, same result. So RAM management, it is really good on both phones as of now. Let's see Spotify, no refresh. Subway Surfer, that got refresh on both phones. Let's see Temple 2, and that is also refresh again. Let's see Twitter, Zedge. Last way back to the internet browser where we left, and you can see. And guys, overall I have to say regarding the app's opening speed, as you can see that, and the Redmi Note 10 Pro is perform more faster as compared to the Vivo Y53s. In game app loading time, I would say that in system-based application, both phones is perform very similar, not a huge difference. Obviously the Vivo Y53s feels very lucky phone because of the Mediatek Helio G80, which is a really weak chipset in this price range. And also we have a Vivo Fun Touch OS, so which makes everything more heavier. In terms of the RAM wise, and both phones is perform very similar in the RAM management, not the best. So that's about it, and thank you so much for watching this speed test comparison between the Vivo Y53s versus the Redmi Note 10 Pro. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe to my channel for daily tech videos. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter as well, and I will see you in my next video. Peace out.